Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be playing ZAC the top lane. Now, ZAC is actually the highest win rate top lane champion in Challenger Korea, especially against magic damage heavy comps. So, in this comp, we have Mordekaiser, Katarina, and Nico, all dealing a good amount of damage. Primarily magic, although Katarina, I mean, I guess she can go AD, which a little bit bullshit, but is what it is. Now, Mordekaiser of the AP champions probably is one of the harder ones for ZAC to deal with, just because he can trap ZAC in the Death Realm, which also, I believe, removes all the blobs that are currently on the ground. But ZAC has really good sustain with Second Wind. You can take Revitalize for a little bit extra healing when you get healing from your blobs. And in general, has really good crowd control and just in general utility for your team to work with in fights. Which, if you've kind of noticed the trend with games lately, it's really been a lot about like mid-game team fights really deciding whether a game is won or lost. And that's what ZAC kind of excels in. Once you've got your W and your E maxed, he kind of just beats people up. And since ZAC builds Spirit Visage basically perfectly, kind of like a Mundo, right? Except he's not Mundo, so he's not like bad. Let me grab that real quick. I need to make sure I don't straight up die. This guy did take Ignite. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool mechanic too, is you can actually use your Q to keep a minion alive. Let me flash. There we go. I flashed to try to burn Mordekaiser's flash, and then I had my E to follow up. Low levels, your E doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and it has a really high cooldown. But later on, it starts dealing a ton of damage, is really good burst, as well as having insane range for engage. Let me see. And on this team especially, like, it's really important that my team, with this team comp, has some kind of engage tool, and ZAC can bring that for a fight. Let me see. I need a word below, especially since my E's down. I used E for wave clear, which is a little bit greedy, but it's because I knew Mordekaiser was in lane. Looks like he's holding a freeze. That's fine with me. I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna buy boots, and I'm gonna buy a magic mantle. So, boots, magic mantle. Do I need a... I could sack some EXP top for a TP bot lane. Let's see. Yeah, let's get it off. I'm saving on my E in case she flashes. But there we go. I sack some CS top. He is holding free, so I'm missing on him quite a bit here. But like, the early TP pressure can kind of counter Mordekaiser's Ignite. And that's the second kill that I set up for my Viego. Okay. Well, he stopped my back. I'll just walk top lane from this point. Looks like Mordekaiser broke the freeze, so we're still fine.
Killing spree.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, if you set up a Viego for success because of, you know, utility CC you bring, that's gonna be a win. We do fall heavily behind CS because of TP, but we do have a lot of CS to collect here. So totally fine. Like other tanks, ZAC doesn't need as much CS as like a normal top lane. Like, I'm not actually shooting for 10 CS a minute, at least early on. I'm shooting for maybe like 6 or 7 CS per minute, while keeping my HP high, not dying, getting my experience. Because once I get levels, I will have more impact in teamfight than Mordekaiser. Just straight up. What I bring to teamfight is just so much more. And that's how you have to think about tanks in general. And that's why, like, a lot of people don't like the aspect of tanks, that they don't need as much gold. Also, I mean, you see how hard bullied I am from Mordekaiser, right? It's kind of like the playstyle that you kind of have to adapt for yourself. Now, in a more ideal matchup, maybe if I were against like a Silas, or maybe like a Rise or some kind of AP top laner is a little bit easier to deal with. I can't go in. Maybe I can. Okay. If I cancel my E, it gets half the cooldown. I can ulti instantly. So when Mordekaiser at 6, you gotta be careful. Yeah, my Viego did not respect the Mordekaiser 6. Yeah, Mordekaiser at 6, you really have to let me engage there and then kite out. That way he can stay full HP. Because I have my blobs too, which can help survive in Mordekaiser's ultimate. The Viego should engage before I engage. Yeah, especially with him having Knight, that's tough. I'm warding here just in case the Kha'Zix walks up. Grab this blob. Now, my opponent can step on my blobs to reduce my healing. Which, by the way, look at this healing on her turret. So I missed one minion, but I gained so much HP back from my passive. So it went from about 1/3 HP to about 2/3 in one rotation of abilities. So it looks like Mordekaiser was backed, so I'm gonna go ahead and shove. By the way, every time I pick up a blob, my W cooldown gets reduced by a second. So picking up blobs in fights not only gives me more damage, because the W cooldown goes down, but also increases my regen within the fight. I'm actually gonna run down here. I think maybe I can snipe Katarina while she's backing. Don't have TP. Maybe Molex can save me. As a negative. Victor's roaming over. Okay, ends up being fun. Set some for my team too. And we kind of play this kind of utility. So I'm going to build CDR boots here. Now, let me tell you why you don't go tabbies, why you don't go Source, why you don't go Mercs. The biggest thing that improves ZAC's sustain damage within a fight is actually the ability haste that you can get from the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Just being able to go through a fight, getting more E's, getting more Q's off, not only generates more blobs to generate more W's, which obviously gives more damage, but also gives him like more opportunities for him to go in. Now, I did build an early Spectre's Cal just because I wanted the extra base regen. You don't have to do this. In fact, in a lot of games, you probably just rush into Turbo Chemtank to get that ability haste. But I got a little bit of early ability haste from Boots of Lucidity, so I should be good with this. Now, he has got a little bit of a lead on me, so I need to see if I can't. Let me see. He shoves in the wave a little bit. The more I bait him into shoving the wave, the better. Let's see. Walk down. Maybe I can snipe a kill on Kha'Zix. Nope. He got the scuttle and just dipped. Go ahead and heal. I get a ton of healing because of my Vitalize. Wasn't able to survive that dive. Me build it. Actually, I can build one extra mantle. Just survive Morden. Alright, early game is going to be rough against Morden, especially when he takes Ignite. Let's, actually, might be able to kill him here. Okay, dealt a little bit of damage at least. the wave on my side. I don't know if this will stay push into me, just because it's only 3 minions, but it's towards the middle of the lane, so it should be okay. Keep it right here, and try to just get as much harm as possible. Yeah, I think this wave stays frozen, mate. Just even though it was only 3 minions, and usually you'd want about 4 minions shoving against you, because it was towards the center of the lane and the minions were high HP, it actually still sets up a freeze for me. So we're in a good spot. We can catch back up in this lane. We fall behind early, and that's okay. I think the failed Viego gank into the Mord R kind of set me behind. And then of course the COD dope me there. And keep the wave right here. Got a level advantage. Got a full Rhythmaker. Gotta be careful of that Mythic. I don't think he'll have ulti yet. We'll see. Vega does a lot of damage. Nice. Live and die by the jungler. Alright, this guy has Ignite, so he won't be TPing in. We're just gonna shove this wave as hard as possible. So we're gonna lead off with our W. I'm gonna E the wave. Use Q. Pick up the blobs as you're clicking W. And we're gonna reset. That's how to shove in the wave as effectively as possible. Just make sure you get as much AoE with all your abilities. And make sure that you are using your W and then picking up the blobs and using your W as soon as it comes back up. Because especially with the CDR we have, it really helps out a lot. Now, I went attack speed on my runes, but you could also go ability haste too. I went attack speed just helped me with CSing, mostly. Also, the attack speed to help stack up my Conquer a little bit more quickly. So we have second lane Revitalize, but of course we have Conquer to help add in the extra damage. And when we fully stack it, we got the extra healing too. Oh, I didn't even see. I was looking at Kha'Zix, didn't even see Katarina. Not gonna lie. That's Challenger map awareness, by the way. Because you're looking to cheese me in the bush. So again, this isn't, like, if you're looking for a champion that's looking to, like, strip solo kill your opponent, this is not that champion. This is a champion that farms that laning phase, can kind of stonewall hard matchups like Mordekaiser, stuff that does look, like, Mordekaiser is literally built to 1v1, right? He has his ultimate Warrior Force, is that right? But ZAC can compete against this, survive, and then team fight really well later. That's the main point.
Unstoppable. Just another day on the job. Shut down.
If we wanted to, we could cut out some of his healing, because he does get Omnivamp from the Rhythmaker, right? We could cut out some of his healing with the Oblivion Orb. But I don't think it's significant enough for we're gonna need to do anything like that. Let me pick up my blob. That's 131 health. The lower health I get, the more my blob heals me. Again, I get 2 blobs for my Q. Like, look how much, I just healed 250 health right there. It's so hard for him to poke me out. Again, looking to survive here. Ow. Pain. Look at his TP. He has Ignite advantage. We use TP. Reset the wing.
Why, thanks. Nice workout.
Your team.
Alright, they got Cloud Dragon coming up. Not really team fight there. I need to get out of this like awful laning phase first. We need to break top turret. Maybe have Mordekaiser roam. Or like, you know. Our bot lane is actually super far ahead.
How's it going?
An enemy has been slain.
There's word there.
Double kill.
Work. If we can have bot lane rotate top, we've taken mid turret. They're about to take bot turret though, right? Actually not. You will respect my damage. I have E in 2 seconds.
Said I was big for my age.
He tried to just face tank me. Can't be doing that, man. That's disrespect.
Let's bounce.
If he stays, I can kill. Katarina's walking up. Not too worried. I mean, it's an 0-3 cat. I've got him marked. My team's concerned for my well-being. Promise you I'm okay. I'm the blob of top lane.
I may bend, but I don't break.
Nice Viego 1v1. Caustic's got pretty far away. Alright, I got my Chemtank. I'm just gonna reset. Caustic really wants to protect that red buff, huh?
Never skip breakfast.
Alright. Go, Kindle Gem. Build towards our Spirit Visage. This is the most efficient item in the game. Just because it increases healing from all of ZAC's healing with Conquer, Second Winter, Revitalize, his passive. Boss increases the shielding I'll receive, which my Lux will give me throughout the game. So it also makes the shielding I receive from that better as well. Let's see, I can engage from out of range here. Couldn't find the E range. The Katarina's playing pretty far back. Just need to play for Dragon. So one nice thing about the Chemtank change that they did, by the way, Mordekaiser's just still top. He's blue pushing machine. Unfortunately, his team's hard losing. So one nice thing about the Chemtank change, if you guys didn't see a Chemtank change, basically they made it so they kind of like nerfed it in a way, but actually it's a little bit better for ZAC now because ZAC gets basically it's less move speed running towards the target, right? With Chemtank, but the slow that you get from it is significantly higher. So basically, it's a trade-off where it favors a champion that can already engage, like ZAC. Also favors similar champions like Malphite, for example. Another champion can build something like this. Where like Malphite, ZAC, they don't need that extra engage tool. It just helps with the slow, or while I'm ulting or whatever, it helps you know, reach the target. We need to get a War in Baron. Wow, that Viego does damage. Okay, Mordekaiser has entered the fight, and he has left the fight. Nice, 2 dragons down. We can even fight for something like Baron. Mordekaiser didn't have TP to enter the fight once come back in. And we look for these long range engages. And oh my gosh, Viego is just so broken. Look at that shit, dude. Oh. Come on. I'm still looking? Alright. Well, we're gonna do Baron, but my Viego just kind of walked in and got a 1v5. Which, you know, I get it. A champion can actually do that. I don't take any damage from these guys. That's Nashers on Katarina. I have to wait for Viego. We can look to still bait. I probably should swap to a Oracle Trinket. Just so I can create vision. We'll see if they push up. We're looking for an engage. Which we can engage from super far out. I have Chemtank to get on him. I'm at E in 2 seconds. He's gonna burn. Nice. Good God, set up with a kill. Come on, Viego, do your work. Even if she tries to go for a kill on me, against reset champions like Katarina and E, ZAC is actually super good just because of my revive passive. So they don't get the reset after killing me. Let's see. We'll sit here. Nico. Where's she going? I'll just cut her off. I mean, Viego can just follow up from that far, just because it's Viego. Alright, you're starting to do work. Actually, I got Chemtank. I can engage on the Jhin here. And again, I get the extra slow. Oh. Controlled that, but got the revive passive. If my team would tank for me, actually, it's fine. My Bobs can actually tank 2 hits from the turret. It's pretty nice. Ooh, almost out there. If that Nico snare had hit us, it would have been bad. Alright, reset and burn. Game's pretty simple. They have a ward here. I really hope not. Alright, so they do have quite a bit of healing. Katarina ult does apply on hit. And she looks like she's going for a Riftmaker. And they've got Mordekaiser will auto attack me too. He has Riftmaker as well, the Greatest Wounds help. Plus, this will make the Kha'Zix and Jhin just do significantly less damage. So, we can just force the burn. I can walk in and tank, and I can engage over the wall. Luck's got a really good pick there.
The light will guide you.
He could have kind of walked in that one. Oh my gosh. Their bot lane is 3 and 22. That reminds me of some of my bot lanes today. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we could do dragon here. Yeah, we got 60 ability haste, so our cooldown reduction is actually 37%. Which is pretty nice. And again, you can even take more stuff for even more ability haste. But here is like about a good number. Also, like we could go into a little bit of AP. Go something like Cosmic Drive. Kind of block for Lux. What the? Now part of the wall. Nice. Looks like she got burned. Anyways, I think this this build and this champ has over a 70% win rate in Korean Challenger. So, you know, definitely try it out. If you like ZAC especially, maybe play him as jungle, maybe try him in top lane. Actually really solid as kind of like a Stonewall champ into just a mid-game carry. Anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe on the video. It really does help out, and I'll catch you next time.